I was reading one of my favorite books, Code Talker, the other day, and I came across to this part where he talks about being in the foxhole and how the Marines stress the importance of them keeping their socks and their boots dry as best as they can. Now, when I was at the Air Force Academy, I was working the first aid station, whatever, for their basic cadet training, basically their BMT or whatever. And this one basic came over and she was asking for some moleskin. And I said, all right, well, if you take off your socks and your boots, I'll go ahead and put it on for you so you don't have to do it. Now, her boots were already wet. And then she takes off her boots, and I swear water poured out of it. And her socks were soaking wet. And I was like, do you take off your boots and socks at night to let your air breathe, or not your air, do you take off your boots and socks at night to let your feet breathe, to dry your socks? And she said, no. The cadres, mind you, this is like probably 7 years ago, so obviously things have changed. She said, no, the cadres don't let us. Like, we don't have time. I was like, your skin is literally sloughing off. It's sloughing off. That's what they call gangrene or boot rot. And she kind of laughed like I was joking. I was like, no, I'm pretty serious. And my supervisor goes, yeah, she's really serious. You can like have an amputation because of it. It's a serious infection. A couple months later, my other friend, or one of my friends, worked at the Air Force Academy. She is one of the Academy military leaders, basically like an MTL, military training leader for the cadets. And she was talking about this one email that came down from the general saying, hey, don't tell the trainees, or excuse me, don't tell the cadets or the basics that they're going to get gangrene and their feet are going to potentially be amputated. I was like, oh my God, that was me. I said it. So apparently what had happened was trainee, basic trainee, what do you want to call her, was so upset over what I said that she talked to her mom, who was most likely higher in connection because she literally messaged straight to the general. Yeah, wild story. Anyway.